Holy cow. We've got a lot of chatting to do. Can I do Ferdinand's A rank now, I bet? Yep. I can do Monica's A rank as well. Still can't do Byleth's. That hurts. I really want to give her the Merc Whistle so I can give Dorothea Time Stop. Part of me is wondering if I should just do someone else because I'm not making use of it otherwise, you know? I should try and get supports between Petra and Constance when I do, like, whatchamacallits, whenever I do, chores. Let's chat with everyone, get our cooking and training done, and then we'll probably do a battle before we do supports.
Well...
Fighting a pompous noble was way easier than going against a former classmate, though really that shouldn't change the fact that they're all people with families and lives. You can't help how you feel. Everyone finds it easier to fight certain people over others. Yeah, you're right, and our next battle will be full of opponents I'd rather not face. Yeah, I know, your one true husband we're probably gonna have to kill, and I'm gonna be really, really upset about it. But this is the path I've chosen. I want Ferdinand so bad, or not Ferdinand, we have Ferdinand. I want Felix so bad, they both start with F-E.
What do you think?
Iron Lads. Do you remember the girl who fought alongside me at Aryan Road and lost her life in the process? Yes. Oh, Ingrid, right. I forgot that Aryan Road is where Ingrid died. You mean Ingrid from the Blue Lion House, right? She was an impressive fighter. Yes, everyone must have been devastated when she passed, especially Sylvain. If a person were to give even a passing thought to every enemy, they'd never be able to fight in a war. But even so, I can't stop myself from thinking about them. Just want Felix, man. Hunger is the true enemy, you're right. Where, yeah, weapon loss greatly reduced. Like, look, I have 13 of these, and I only cook 1 per chapter with Verona. There's no way I'm gonna run out of these ingredients. There's just no way. I need support with Yuri. And then it doesn't matter. Someone Yuri? I don't think Yuri really needs support with any of these people. Byleth, why not? Bum 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 banana. Easiest perfect of my entire career. Canonically built different. I'm really good at cooking, as you can tell.
This is one of...
That's not true IRL. I would die if I didn't have an air fryer. Probably.
Come back whenever you're
I got me and Yuri up to B rank, not bad. What else? Yeah, much faster. I want much faster. And look at, like, I'm loaded on ingredients. I'm just loaded. I'm never gonna have to worry about running out. It's just not a problem I have to think about. Yeah, Leonie and Marianne, that'll work. Bum bum. Is this how everyone else does this game, by the way, when it comes to cooking? When a chapter starts, you just,
Solid.
You just go and hit up, like, 3 or 4 dishes so that you have them for all of the battles you go through? Is that how everyone else plays the game, too, I assume?
Come back whenever you're
Or does some people, like, stagger it? Or they, like, eat a meal, do a fight or two, then eat a meal, etc.? I don't see why you would do it that way, though. I don't see what the benefit could possibly be from doing it in that style. Yeah, I want a A-rank Mercedes and Lysithea. Usually do 5 dishes at once. I do like 3 to 5, I think. I basically just try and make sure that, like, yeah, I've got all the dishes I need done at the start of the chapter. Save the rest of my activity points for potential expeditions.
Solid.
From there on.
Oh, I love this. I can tell you were trying to make some...
Yes, yes, appeal to a child. If you don't want food that appeals to a child, stop having it be your favorite food, Lysithea. I've seen some people do it by the end for some reason, but most do it at the start like you. That's what I thought. I can't imagine what benefit you would get from doing it at the end of the chapter. Like, what would you gain from that? I do need Caspar to get A rank with Balthus and Petra. What would be the purpose? Especially because you want to use some activity points at the start of the chapter so that when you do missions that are like, hey, recover activity points, they aren't wasted. It just seems like the absolute best way to go about it. And we will do 5 this time because I saw that other Warrior Gage one. Greatly fills at the start of battle, yep. The 5 dishes that I just had are probably the 5 dishes we're going to have literally every time. To be real with you. Instead of Petra, is Happy have anyone she can get some points with that she might need? Just Petra, but I don't think she has supports with her. Do I need points with Geralt? I do need points with Geralt. Do Geralt. This is the most effective way to wage a war. Just eat 5+ meals at the start of a month, and then you don't have to eat for the rest of the month. You can focus on fighting. Because you got all your eating out at the start.
Great.
You like this stuff too? I knew we got along for a reason.
Very nice, very nice.
You're hungry.
All right. Got a lot of chatting to do. Got to get rid of some training points. My father's a Garreg Mach, which means I might have to see him again, though it sounds like he shut himself away, so the chances of it are probably pretty low. It'll be okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty far from the monastery now, so you shouldn't have to worry. Right? I thought so too. Ooh, I wonder if they actually are going to kill her dad while we're fighting people in the north. It'd be very interesting to see how Bernie takes that. We failed to wipe out those maggots at Fort Mercius. A pointless battle. I hope the next will satisfy me. It will. There are plenty of strong fighters in the Knights in the Kingdom. You'll have a good time for sure. Let us hope so. It did serve a purpose. Yuritsa, we got to see that sick cutscene of Ferdinand beheading his dad. My dad was killed at Aryan Road, and now I finally have the chance to exact my revenge. All my comrades say they're fighting for the Empire for Her Majesty, but I'm fighting for myself. As long as it lines up with Her Majesty's will, that's fine by me. We're finally going head-to-head with the Knights of Seiros. I wonder where I'll run into her, though there's no guarantee it'll happen at all. But if it did, huh. Then what? I think you know. I don't want to say it. Actually, if you can't figure it out, then you don't need to know. Sorry. Yeah, you're worried about having to kill Catherine. Understandable.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
It really can be. He's not wrong. You have mastered Bishop. Work towards Dancer and Mortal Savant, I guess. No one else has mastered anything. Begin training.
You've come a long way.
Let's at least...
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Byleth is already learning Mortal Savant as well. No, that's Swordmaster, not Mortal Savant. No, wait, no, that is Mortal Savant, I think. It doesn't look quite like Rogues, but I don't think that's Swordmaster. No, it can't be Swordmaster. You mastered Swordmaster in line 1. Yeah, you're on Mortal Savant.
Who knew that? Hey.
All these gains.
I can use...
Holy cow. All right, you need Swordmaster now. I should switch out Geralt for someone else. Bernadetta wouldn't be bad. They're not going to get any support points, but whatever. Just for the sake of training. You've mastered Bow Knights. You mastered Cavalier. I could have you go down that path, or I could try and have you become Mortal Savant or Dancer, like everyone else. You might be able to get some neat stuff from Falcon Knight. I don't know. I don't know. What would probably give you good abilities? I mean, Mortal Savant just seems like the best pick to go. To be honest. Either way, you need another... You need a class level up thing. You and... Okay, Bernadetta and Dorothea need classes. And they're right next to each other. How nice. I know I can check what they'll get with Y, but I like to guess at it and then get what I get. To be honest. Go with Paladin. Unlock all of those sword classes, or all of those horse classes.
I just wanna...
Bow, 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 bow. Dorothea, you need Swordmaster. I know I'm taking you to Mortal Savant in hopes that you get the magic plus strength thing. But I do look forward to having Dorothea be a dancer. Turn all of the waifus into dancers. And all the husbandos, too. Just make everyone dance. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind, etc., etc. I am quite interested to see once I get Mercedes to the dancer class. Because she's getting there. This is Swordmaster you're mastering, right? Yeah. Once she masters Swordmaster, she's there. I'm really interested to see how it plays. Easy dodges by Yuritsa, my man. Very good.
This better not be.
Dance party and Adrestia, exactly.
Victory and defeat.
Who was it that just finished a class there? It was Happy, wasn't it? Yeah, mercenary. Congrats!
You can't do
Bow, 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 bow. Train. You are now set to mercenary. Whoops. Begin training. Honestly, I may as well just go ahead and use all of my training points to be real with you, just to get it all done. It's pretty good, pretty good. The perfect on Byleth is very nice. And Mercedes as well.
Listen.
Bum, bum, bum. Made Geralta dancer in my playthrough, very funny.
Still better than training on my own.
Not bad, not bad. Swordmaster level 1 for Mercedes. Love to see it. Love to see it a lot.
Who knew this path? Yes, this makes sense.
Yo, plus 5 speed.
Training can
Plus
be the
5 speed for
difference between
Swordmaster? That's a
victory
really
and
good
defeat.
ability for, like, any unit. So having people go down Swordmaster is going to be very nice. Oh, plus 5 speed on Edelgard could be really pog. If I have room in her abilities for it.
I will hew my own.
Bam, 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 bam. And then you get set to Swordmaster. And the training begins anew. Heh, heh.
Well, at least no one was hurt.
Ferdinand is almost done with Dark Knight. I can't wait to see what he gets from it. Let's do one more training and then we'll stop there.
I learned a lot. Thank you.
Yuritsa mastered Mercenary, I think that was, so he can go Swordmaster now. Plus 5 speed on him would be pog.
Training can be the difference.
Let's go ahead and give Yuritsa that class before I forget. Whoops. Where is it? I'm out of advanced seals. We gotta buy more advanced
Proper
seals.
training, you'll be unstoppable.
All right, more people to chat with. Let's get this done.
You know.
It looks like a lot of the Knights of Saros are going to join the battle, but Lady Rhea wouldn't possibly appear on the front lines herself, right? It is possible. She very well could. It would really boost the Knights' spirits.
My, how
Yes, I suppose
troubling.
that's true. My goodness, this battle becomes more daunting by the second. I'm so excited to see where this chapter goes, dude.
Yes.
My brother was in charge of Fort Mercius. It doesn't matter that he was standing in for my father. Guess that means he'll have to be held responsible somehow. I just don't know what to do.
Let's see.
Are you worried about him? I know it's nerve-wracking not knowing how it'll play out.
Nope.
No, worrying won't change anything. I know it'll be handled fairly, whatever the outcome. I wonder if they're gonna pass up your brother and give the
Wow.
inheritance to you. I have journeyed with you this far, and I will stay until the very end, Rogue. I too am interested in the secrets of the Central Church's leaders are hiding. I can read. Garreg Mach also houses some ruins. I wonder if we'll discover their true origin. This person called me by name. I don't know who you are. I literally call you by your class, Gremory. Between Viscount Assar and Baron Gillinger, many Western lords showed sympathy towards the former Duke Eyre. And there may be more who secretly oppose Her Majesty's plan, even if they showed outward support. We gotta put an end to him. It's been nearly 3 years since Edelgard ascended the throne. I was gonna say succeeded. That kind of opposition can't be allowed to linger. We need to stamp him out.
How dreadful.
Oh my, I never thought I'd hear you say something like that. I feel like a proud mother watching her child blossom into a fine adult. I think I'm older than you. Maybe, I don't know. Definitely close to the same age. I received a letter from my adoptive father. He said that I've done this long enough and should come home now. It's a little late for that, though. There's no way I could abandon everyone after we've come this far. I wouldn't be of any use back home anyway. I have no idea what he's thinking. He's got to have his reasons. Maybe something's come up back home, since he's asking you so suddenly and all.
I can't.
Perhaps, but even so, I have no intention of leaving. I'll have to make that clear to him. Yeah, you tell him, Marianne.
Up for some training? Hey there.
The captain's having a pretty in-depth conversation with the Ashen Demon over there. I'm a little put out he didn't include me, but I'm not going to sulk about it. It's not my place to butt in on family discussions, even if I am his first and greatest apprentice. Yeah, okay. Dude's just trying to have a chat with his daughter, and Leone is like, but what about me? I'm a general from Leicester. The Alliance sent me to lend you a hand. I don't really know what's going on, but we're all going to have to cooperate from here on out, right? We've got your backs, and I believe an Imperial general's gone to aid the Alliance in my stead. I'm super interested to see how this Alliance team-up is going to play out. Part of me is like, what if they actually just have it be like, where, yeah, we're friends, there's nothing to worry about, and then they just, like, you don't have to fight the Alliance anymore? But another part of me is like, it seems like, first of all, it goes against Claude and Edelgard. I don't think Claude would want to be so basically like, what's the word? Like boxed in by the Empire and also basically ruled by the Empire? And I don't think Edelgard would settle for less than the full unification of Fódlan under Adrestia. So like, I would be surprised if that doesn't fall apart at some point, some way. I'm really interested to see how that happens. And if it doesn't happen, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I'll have to see how the story played out. So we're finally facing off against the church. I thought I'd already prepared myself for this when I decided to join Captain Geralt, but I admit I'm a little hesitant about fighting old comrades. Join their side so that I can kill you. I'm fine with it, I promise.
Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Looks like all the crises have been wrapped up. Now everyone can finally take a breath. We just gotta keep up the momentum and end this war once and for all. I'm sure you can pull it off. I believe in you. Oh, I know I can pull it off, brother. I'm built different. You know there's 3 Alliance territories nearby, right? Burgundy, Albany, and Cyward? Burgundy sounds familiar. The nobles who govern them are extremely opportunistic. They've been shifting between the Alliance and Empire for quite some time now. They also have strong ties with the Central Church, so they've been warned not to cause any trouble. I'm expecting maybe some other lords, not even Claude, betray the Empire when Rhea calls on them. And then as a result, Edelgard is like, I'm taking them over. And Claude is like, I know they messed up the treaty or whatever. However, I can't let you do that. And then they're like, well, treaty over. Time to fight. I could see that happening. I've sparred with His Majesty several times, and he is amazingly strong. Without a doubt, the toughest warrior in the kingdom. You're mistaking Dimitri for Felix. I don't know if I'd be able to defeat him in battle. Yeah, you don't have to fight. There's no need for you to force yourself to fight him, especially since you don't know if you can win.
I think so.
No, I can't avoid him. I'm a member of the Imperial Army now. This is going to be a tough battle. Take care of yourself, Rogue. Dude, you haven't been in combat since I recruited you. Like,
good day.
It feels as though the full might of the Empire is gathered here. Of course, we also have many talented individuals stationed at Ardian Road in the west, most notably our Minister of Military Affairs. There is no possible way we'll be defeated, but let us be vigilant in protecting Her Majesty all the same. Indeed, we shall.
How's it going?
How you been holding up? Nothing but some shady battles lately, huh? I've had a hankering to really let someone have it, and it looks like I'll be finally getting my wish. I feel the same. Yeah, you're right. We've just been cleaning up other people's messes rather than actually fighting. See, you get it. I need an opponent I can really unload on. Remember when Balthus did that perfect impression of Hubert? Man, that was wild.
A moment of your time.
A lot of mercenaries who worked for the kingdom have ditched their contracts. Everyone's pretty sure they know how this war will end up. A mercenary won't last long if they don't pick up on subtle shifts like that. Understandable.
Excuse me. I must be telling you.
I'm having one memory of the previous Duke Ire, but it is a bad one. When we were first coming to the Imperial capital, he had insults for my father. I became angry and attacked, knocking him off of his feet. I am having much to reflect on. What a loser. What a loser, that former Duke Ire. Hey, Yuri.
Hey.
I wonder if the kingdom would abandon the Church of Saros if we dealt a big enough blow to the Central Church. I doubt the king and lords in Fargus are so hard-headed that they'd keep fighting a losing battle. I have friends and family in the kingdom, so I'd like to avoid stoking the flames of war any higher. Understandable, but I'm pretty sure we gotta do this to the bitter end, brother. There's still so many people to talk to. There's so many characters in this video game. There's gonna be an entire YouTube video of me just chatting with characters.
How disappointing.
Happy it is unnecessary for you to shoulder this burden. My dream is my own responsibility. It's not a burden. I don't really have anything I'm aiming for myself, so I figure I might as well fight for what you want. No, I will not allow it. Haven't you always spoken about wanting to find your own goal in life?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, which is exactly why I decided to help you. I don't know how much I can really do, though. I side with Happy because I like her more.
Absolutely.
Helping others achieve their dreams is an admirable goal in its own right, especially since you two are so close. Yeah, see, Coco? Easy.